mouse. I got a dog.
Where's your bobbin? Oh,
It's still there. Oh, I know what's happening.
Okay. Okay, there's your fish. Nice. And this is our fish, and we'll tell you how we fixed it.
Looky there, Luce. Yeah.
We are now heading for southeast Oregon to try our luck at bass fishing. We'll meet up with our daughter Annette at her property out in the southeast Oregon desert. It looks like we timed it just right to hit one of those evening thunder showers, which can be quite violent and drop a lot of hail and rainfall on us. A big truck has pulled off the road waiting for the storm to pass, which is a darn good idea. You never know when you're going to be blinded by the rain and hail and the hydroplane is about to. Usually these storms only last a very few minutes, and then you'll come out to a spot where there's been no rain at all. So we just kept pushing on, knowing we were going to turn off this paved highway real soon. I found myself wishing we'd stop as the storm is becoming more and more violent every mile we go, but there just plain wasn't a good spot to pull off right here. The lightning is zigzagging its way to the surface, and the storm is becoming more and more violent, and that hail is starting to come, making it almost impossible to hear anything. All that moisture will certainly be appreciated out here. Maybe it'll let up a little bit on the drought as we push on south on Highway 95. We just don't appreciate that rain too much on the road going out to our daughter's property, but that's the price you have to pay, and she made the best of it. She scooped up some of that clay, put it in a bucket, and she's going to take it home and make some clay to do ceramic stuff. The sun is setting low in the sky, and most of the time these thunder showers come of an evening out here. The violent rain has pretty well let up by the time we turn on the little dirt road to our daughter's property, but we find that the road isn't dry at all. But we're going to go it anyway. It's usually pretty solid, just a little slick on top, but our vehicle will get good and muddy. We slip and slide down the little dirt road to our daughter's property, about 7 miles. It's not really bad.
I didn't expect this much water on the road. Did you?
I've never seen it here.
Boy, it must have really rained here earlier. And we're still getting some lightning. Look over there, where the water, look at the water puddle. Wow. Look at it, here. worse. Darn. Lightning. Well, look how it's flooded here. All along here it's flooded on both sides. Wow. This must have got a real downpour. Is this ever bad?
It looks as if it must have dropped a couple inches of rain.
I didn't think it'd get this bad. Did you?
No, I never expected this.
Still getting lightning.
Still moving along just fine in the final minutes of the day. As we can see, the lightning has moved east.
There you can see the trailer now. Wow.
Open the gate real fast. Throw it open.
We spent the night in our camp trailer here on the property, and so then the next morning we decided to roll out of bed a little bit early and go out and see what the storm did, and also test the hot springs out. Our daughter's property is mostly a sandy loam, but on the way in and out, it's anything but sandy loam. Matter of fact, it's heavy clay. Our pickup will look like we've been to a mud derby, but we need to go down and check that hot springs out. When we get within just a little ways of the hot springs, we find the road is closed. I think something happened to a bridge down here, so we probably won't get much hot springing done this time. But the Mormon crickets are out in force, crossing the road right at White Horse Ranch. We won't be able to go to the hot springs today since the road is out, and so we'll just look at a few Mormon crickets and turn around right at the White Horse Ranch. The White Horse Ranch is a huge, very historical spot. Matter of fact, there was even the Pony Express station real near here, and the old military road ran right through here, and they had a camp here.
Well, Tom's got a fish on.
The next day is Marge's fishing.
Oh, here comes Luce.
We decide to go down to the Waihee River and test it and see if the fish are biting.
This little guy got him.
And it looks like they're biting okay. My first cast with this little plug seemed to bring a nice little bass in, which we could cook and eat later.
There he is.
While I'm thinking of it, we desperately need subscribers on our channel, so if you have a chance, please subscribe.
Little one. There he is. Okay.
And here he comes in. You can bet that Marge is going to catch more fish than anybody else on any fishing trip.
Okay, hold him up. Let's see him.
And so she's got a nice bass. Itty-bitty.
There, Tom's got one on. How big is he? Oh, it's a nice sized one. There. Hold him up. There you go. Did you get him?
Yeah.
It's an excellent day to stand on the river. Just the right temperature and nice sunshine.
I can hear him splashing.
And we're all by ourselves out here in nature with the Waihee River running right through.
Okay, lift him up. There he comes. That's a nice one. Hold him up. Oh, he fell off. Okay. Okay, there's your fish. Nice. You got one on? He's jumping. Bring him in. There he's coming. You've got all your fish on that lure?
Yep.
Hold your fish up. There. Yeah. Oh, I just lost him. He just fell off.
Grandma's fish just fell off.
Yes.
Didn't have one.
There, look at that one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I'll get him in a minute. There, I got him.
I finally took a stringer and tied loose to a willow to keep her from swimming and retrieving their bobbers when she got out.
That sure stopped that swimming, didn't it? Loose. No more swimming in the fishing hole.
Aw.
Bring him over here, let's
No,
look
he
at him.
isn't. You sure?
Yep.
Oh, wasn't.
Well, heck, I thought. Here, he fell off.
They look like catfish?
Sure looked like one with the fins on him. Are you sure, Tom?
Yep. Oh, it is a catfish.
See, we were right. It's a catfish.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's got the...
It's a catfish. See? See his... Look. See?
Well, hold him up and I'll get his picture.
I'll hold him by the tail. I thought, shoot.
Bring him over here where I can.
Oh, darn it. He's getting all dirty. Darn it. I could knock him in the head. Put him out of his misery. There. See him? It's a catfish.
Hold him still, let me.
See his whiskers?
This is barking at.
Is that good?
You think she's gonna mind? Look at her.
You're loose. Loose is going to help you catch your fish. See? See this small catcher?
There, I got it.
Uh-oh, looks like Loose got loose and there's trouble in the fishing pole.
We got back here and it's time to start cleaning the fish. The dog's all excited to be back here. And here our fish are.
Wow, it looks like a big job for me, laying all these fish.
But one of them are smallmouth bass, and
Here, what's it?
this one's a little baby channel cat. We're going to try him and see how good he is eating. And then we'll have bass. The old catfish. I'll bet he'll be good eating.
And this is our fish, and we'll tell you how we fixed it. We put some rice in the bottom and steamed it and put our fish on top of it before the rice was not quite done. And then I sliced a lemon and put some cheese on top of it. So now we're going to have to try it and see how it turned out. And here is Tom still filleting the other fish. We took some out of the bowls and cooked it, and he's been working all this time filleting our fish. Good job, Tom. Now we have our fish fillets on top of our rice with our lemon on top, and we're just about to try it out.
How is it, good, Annette?
It's good.
What does it taste like?
It's good.
Good. And the reason she has her hoodie on, the wind is picked up.
After we got done eating, since Luce was such a good dog, didn't even get into our fish or anything, we take her out to Coyote Lake to chase her ball, which she thoroughly enjoyed. There's hundreds of acres of flat playa here. This had one time been old dry lake bed. At one time it was a deep lake, and then it has no drainage, so it filled up with clays and boraxes and alkalis from the surrounding hills and filled it up. So it's a good place for Moose to chase her. She sounds like a little steam engine going across. Then we get in the pickup and roar across the playa at breakneck speed. There's usually no one out here, and there's nothing to run into. When we get Luce pretty well played out, we go back to Annette's property, and she's going to fix my western.
It was a round circle thing.
This one goes to
They're
Okay,
putting
so you've
snaps
got-
on a new shirt
that one.
that Annette had made.